So I was wondering if you all would like to join me today for some reading, some writing, and some arithmetic. And me adjusting my beard. For anybody that comes here in the future, as I like to remind people, wait a few minutes, skip ahead, because I don't think I'm going to say anything too important until some people show up. And then maybe what we'll do, I'll wait to tell you what we might do. But I might open this book up. I might pick up this pen. I might write something. Leave it at that. And maybe what I'll do as well, I'll pick up this thing over here. Let me plug this in and make sure it's got enough charge. Maybe we'll make some music today. Maybe you guys will assist me in making some music. I've been watching a lot of different interviews. Saul Williams, R.A. the Rugged Man. A lot of different personalities. A lot of comedians too. Just writers, poets, producers. I thought maybe just try something goofy here, and maybe you guys could assist in me writing something and making a beat. It'd be that. It's like you're in the proverbial miniature studio of my mind. I don't know how that why would it be proverbial, but the verb if we must. So we had a few moments, and you guys feel free to introduce yourself. Say welcome to yourself, because you're welcome to be here, wherever you are, over there. I have this pen from some hotel I stayed at. Let's see if it even works. Let's see if I remember how to jot down. Let's see if I can even draw. Let's see if I can draw something here, like some sigils and some shit. Let's see. It's been a while. Okay. Yeah. All right. This works. Perfect. And we'll do some fun. We'll do some banter. How do you guys feel? I'm gonna keep doing this. I think there's gonna be. I'm gonna feel the need to do this. I don't know why. I don't have too many. I don't have too many ticks, as it were, or the little things that I do. I don't have too many of those, but I think I will do this today. What's good? What's up, Matthew Maxwell? What's up, Enray Inri? Yeah. Oh, this is you. I would think know that I like what I do on here usually, but I figure I switch it up, do something new. We'll have some fun. We'll have a drink, and I'll write. I'll make a beat, and we'll see if we can't come up with something funky. If you guys want to join, I don't know. If not, you are all obviously welcome to ask me questions anywhere in here. As per usual, if you have any psychology, philosophy, health, mental or physical, otherwise, whatever, feel free to put those in there, and I'll happily answer them. There is no such thing as interruption, unless, of course, you're being interrupting. So here, we get the show started with this. There you go. The quality burp. You ever wake up and eat that first burp of the day? If you've ever, what's today? Saturday. Yeah, I had a late night. Met some really cool people last night. Um, wasn't up that late, but definitely got the drink on and bugged out and woke up. And the cure for a hangover is always honey, raw honey. And if you have it, whiskey is very helpful to get that sugar flowing through your system to fix things. But here's what we'll do. Let's see who's here. Uh, is it Ernay? Ernay Enri? Ernay Enri. Yeah. Is that your name? Have you been on here before, or did you just come on late at a show when I'm just stumbling upon my words. Let's see if I can set this up a little more properly so I can sit. There you go. Every time I put it on this side, it's a slide. It's like where my chair is and my table, and it kind of just slides. Oh, you've been here before? Oh, shit. Now and then, yeah. I always got something stupid to say, or something wildly intelligent. That's the gift for people. You've got to decide whether what I'm saying is completely irrelevant and stupid, or uh, wildly, splendidly intelligent. I think it normally leans towards the second version. Man, I'm gonna have to really get my tripod out because this is gonna bother me like it did yesterday. Hold on, let me fix this. Maybe this will work better. Ah, there. Yeah, if I just do that. Okay, fucking dummy. I was talking to myself there. So here's what we'll do. If you guys want to give me an introduction, a word, and I'll just play with the word and see if we can't write out, I don't know, how many bars. What's up, Patrick Rogers? As I was telling everybody earlier, you guys give me a word and I'll write. I'll find something to rhyme with it, and I'll see if I can write something that's at all intelligible, and then I'll make a beat afterwards, and you guys will be part of the process. Orange, you? Oh, come on, Unstance. There's only a few places you can go with that. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you with the orange? If you're gonna make me start with the dumbest fucking word, was it because I got orange glasses on, or because you know there's only like three things and you got to rhyme orange with like three words that are yeah, that's a tough one. I mean I've looked at it before, but somehow I'm gonna have to divide myself from using the word follow, and if Ernie Henry said use the word follow, and then I'm gonna say something about Winston said grab my dick and swallow all my semen because he tried to make me rhyme with orange, and that's not even in season. I got no reason for playing these things, saying these things, reigning in these games, and so that's just me off the top. So I'll write this down. Let's see. I gotta wait for a few people to show up though, because it's got to be a little quicker. Because once I start going on something, I'm gonna need a few words to work with, a little more banter. But we can't. I might even take the orange glasses off. Porn. Oh, thank you. Porn. Yeah, rhyme orange with porn. Porn and pornge. What is a pornge? Is that like a porch that's painted orange? Is that what you'd have? I only know 5 words. Well, are those the 5 words? Those are the 5 words you know. That's brilliant. If you did that on purpose. Or orange. Hey, yeah. That's a good one. I like that. The orangey. Yeah. Okay. So you could do some P lyric there. Wordsworth. Uh-huh. Okay. I got a few things. Orangey. I would use like something about, yeah. I get you there. Wordsworth is good. That gives you a lot there. Like depends where you grew up. You know, use Woolworth and hmm. All right, I'm gonna wait. Like I said, I'm gonna wait a little bit to really to dig in here because I want a few things to play with. Maybe you guys will just read it by yourselves. I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Give me some give me something more to work with than we or uh instance with this fucking orange or follow. Hmm. I've never written in front of people before. It's kind of a weird thing. Maybe you just sit down and you're just like, here we go. It's a interesting thing. Make up words to rhyme that you can a definition to. Say that again, Patrick. Make up words to rhyme that you can a definition to. Did you miss something there? That you don't have a definition to, or that I'm trying to find out what you mean there. Did make up words to rhyme that you can give a definition to. It was always kind of as said, if I can't spell it, I can't say it, and if I don't know what it means, I'm not going to use it. Hmm. Should I pull the thesaurus out? Thesaurus. Oh, create a definition. Oh, that could get really interesting, Patrick. Create a definition. That would take this into a whole different direction. Hmm. I like that. I've always liked the people that did there's like three or four really good rappers that did they took the alphabet and they would just use like A until it ran out and then B till it ran out. And that's an interesting rhyme style. What did you say? Tranquil. Yeah, I got entrails. Yeah, okay. Hmm. We got a few. Um. Well, Matthew, I hear you on that because I mean, isn't that what Shakespeare did? He created a bunch of new language that people were unaware that existed, and so he would make up a word. And there's a time people did what's called flighting. I think it's spelled Plyting, and it's basically like 1600s, basically rap battles amongst the the poets of the era. Shakespeare, Shakespeare. Yeah, that's another one I'm not sure that existed. Like there's a lot of these um, apparent visionaries that did things that I'm like, I don't know if that was a singular person or if it was an actual, entity of a corporate enterprise of different people, and they would just call it Shakespeare. Yeah, I think Shakespeare was more of a, you know, like an idea, much the same way I think Tesla's an idea, and much the same as even the great older mathematicians that you know about. Definitely a lot of the spoken word that you get. I think it wasn't written by one person. Yeah, that dude was definitely not. Yeah, Hitler, I don't think was like a. I don't think he was a real deal. Like I think he was probably Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, Pythagoras is the Pythagorean death cult. Plato. So you got those kind of philosophers like Socrates, so Socrates, Plato, and then all of the understudies. Yeah, it's tough to really pin that in to say like those. Yeah, there's plenty of people with that you can point to and say that person had a very large mind and they probably wrote that. But it's hard to like you go back to that. What year were they around Plato? Yeah, Plato, right? Was it like 1600s, or am I way off? Was it back in the 1200s? Like how do you once you go back beyond like 1960, there's not much shit that you can really verify. And even at 1960, a lot of those people didn't really exist in that fashion. You Plato, Pythagoras, Hitler. Um, I would guess Pythagoras didn't exist. I guess Hitler was like there was a guy that represented him, but I don't think it was to that whatever that thing is. I think it was just more of a mass propaganda thing. Um, Plato sounds when you get into Plato sounds a little yeah. Um, Einstein was another fabrication. There's a lot of people that would just go. I think that was a chick, and And then you get into like, oh, well, he didn't even write his own formulas. He didn't even know how to. And there's a amount of people that really just like, oh, Einstein. They just go, oh, well, Einstein. Like, okay, he was off. The E equals mc squared. Right off the bat, you're wrong. Energy is not mass times the constant of light squared. Why? Because the constant of light, there is no speed to light. Light does not move at 186,000 miles per second. Light reproduces itself. So therefore, his formula equals mc squared is wrong. Right off the bat. So if he did exist, he's wrong. And he didn't exist, so... 347, so back farther. Yeah, I don't, what the fuck? How do you know? Mm-hmm. And I was watching this video the other day, and it was on it was about this guy that was a theoretical physicist, which to me just means he's making shit up that he can't verify. That's theoretical physicists, because it's a theory, right? Can't verify, can't claim anything, and all they do is they got a big green chalkboard behind them with a bunch of symbols, during the interview, the guy says only there's a few mathematicians that could figure out what any of this even says or means. To the layman, they would make no sense. Like, well, why shouldn't it make sense to the layperson? Why shouldn't they know what that means? Why? What are you the? Are you the? Are you the priestcraft? And of course, they are the priestcraft. The priestcraft of God, the priestcraft of scientism. Only those people know what that means. So I don't know what X and Y and Z and these different symbols and what they all mean. And then there's always, it's so long and like you're right now. I can tell right off the bat you're lying or bullshitting or trying to. Um, I think the words obfuscate, obfuscate, is that the word? They're trying to dim the truth of things to by giving a grand mathematical formula that no one can figure out, which means it's non verifiable, and you can't apply it to your life to make an impact upon anything whatsoever. So they're down with the theoretical physicists. They're garbage, horseshit, dog shit. They can't say or do anything that has any application in the real world. And um, if you say the speed of light, you can't verify that because light reproduces itself, much like a seed reproduces itself. So many things that we're just given as grand fact that isn't. Look at those back. Yeah, look at those blackboards, right? What's up? What's up, Travis Cup? What's going on? What's up? What's up, Cy? Siphon. They're bean counters. This is correct. Like but they count beans, and then why can't they just put down the number and do the math? Like, so it's very, yeah, obfuscate. Thank you. Put down the beans, the kind of beans, and where they're going. But beyond that, once you start, you got to take a symbol to represent things, and then all of a sudden that symbol turns into like 50 symbols. Yeah, theoretical physics, man, is for the birds, as it were. I will get back to this book in a second, though. I'm just having fun talking now. Maybe this will stir some ideas. Yeah, there's so much that we take as like you see people with it on their wall. Oh, and they just say Einstein as if that makes them smarter by knowing that dude had one idea that you know. Nothing else about him do you know. You don't know any of his math. Uh huh. Cool. Quantify everything and you can't understand qualities. Siphon, this is a great answer, and you'll find that in the book Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. What's up, Giants Tartary? Do I think we're in a light matrix simulation? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, simulation is so it's an unverifiable thing. How do you know? How do you know what is? How do you know it is a simulation? Like if it quacks like a duck, moves like a duck, that motherfucker's a duck. Unless it ain't a duck, how would you know? So you can't really that is unverifiable the people with the simulation theory thing. Like yeah, to some degree it feels like that sometimes. You're like, oh man, this is a strange, weird world we live in. But it could just be that this world is a little stranger than you believe it to be. Stranger than fiction, I'd suggest. What's Maya made of? Maya, which means illusion, but is also connected to the illusion of the physicality of the world. That becomes confusing already. If you say the Mayans, where are the Mayans? What does Maya mean? Maya means illusion. Maya starts with the word ma, which is mother, which is matter, which is physical. So the illusion of the physicality. Fuck! It's so physical, though. Reality has who said that? Reality has this really. It's so malleable and formable, but there's not much you can do about it. It's like immediately there's an immediate like, can you give me a little bit and I can make sure that an injury heals or um, health comes to me and I'll be living in a different environment. But the immediately doing something, which gives you a little more concrete certainty of physicality, that's always the difficult one. Siphon illusion is not the perfect translation. It's not, but it's as close as we could figure out. I mean, what would you think it would be? Yeah, it's from the mind. So the mind creates the illusion. So in the mind, the Maya creates the illusion, an illusion connected to Zion. Zion meaning the I don't know where the fuck is it. It's right. Looking from my eyeballs to that thing. The space in between seems to be the. Is that the illusion, or is the illusion the fact that there's a chair that I'm sitting in? See, one school of thought says the illusion is the chair. The other school of thought says the illusion is the space between you. That's literally what they say. We're all one thing. Okay, well, if we're one thing, then how can I see that there's? How can I move? How can I, traverse through this universe? And the other school of thought says that the objects are malleable and moldable, and your mind does it. I agree with both of them. It's like you hide an axe from a crazy person. I like that. I mean, but why? What are they going to do with it? I think most people that have do you know how many crazy people like literally nutso out of their fucking mind have guns? The gun wasn't hidden from them. Do you know the people that have chemicals that they sell people that they shouldn't have chemicals and they shouldn't be selling it to people? It doesn't. So I mean, I get what you're saying, but it doesn't really apply. It's all in the mind. It is, but hey, I can touch that thing, so it does exist. I'm talking to you through this. Is it in my mind that I'm doing it? Maybe that's the thing. That's the unknowable thing. That's the unknowable thing. Unless it is all just one thing. It's all one thing. Yeah, but there's a separation. There's some kid that's right now getting his ass whooped in Sweden for spilling crayon wax all over the carpet. And there's somebody that's starving, and um, there's somebody that's making love, and there's somebody that's caring for an animal. There's all sorts of things going on. So I'm just making metaphors. What would you what would you like me to do, Siphon? What are we supposed to do here? Can I offer you something that will show you otherwise? Can I give you a physical thing? Your physical thing is that you're on a computer and you're over there. There you go. There's your physical proof of what I suggest is that I'm here on this side and I have a glass with liquid in it because it's made of the elements that I'm aware of, and you're over there. So there is a separation in reality. However, there is a connection in reality because we're talking over this, and also there's a degree of telekinesis that occurs. Everybody knows this. You think about somebody and they call you. Yeah. Driving around in the human shell. Hmm. Yeah, I like to call it the spacesuit. Like, if we're all kind of astronaut-like in the sense, like this is your spacesuit, and you're walking around having this human type experience in your spiritual vessel that a spirit that's walking around with the containment unit here, or else you just spill into the oneness of everything. We are what makes ourselves, yeah, to a degree, I would suppose, but why would we make ourselves all look the same? The suit is an antenna as well. Certainly, here's part of my antenna. That's part of mine. Would we everybody make themselves five fingers, two arms, two legs? Thank you for that. That's the quote that I wanted. What's up, Travis Cup? Meat suit. Yes, one of my favorite ones. The universe is an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Yes, that was what I was getting at earlier. Yeah, I mean, who is Cypher? And that's about all there is, other than like the physical construct of me saying, okay, there's 10 people on here. If somebody here has a problem with, um, they have a health issue, I can tell you something physical that you could do using your mind to go find. Here's an object you can stick in your face, or here's a practice you can go and master. You can drink some water. You could eat a walnut. You could do, there's certain things you could do that are physical. You can't touch your toes. You better stretch out. It's physical. So there's things that we can do with that, which is a good portion of what I prescribe to people. Who knows anything really? I mean, you used to know in Santa Claus. Well, who knows anything? I've you know, the more that I know, the less I know is not true. The more I know is the more that I know. And now I know there is no Santa Claus. There isn't that guy in a fat jolly suit that was marketed by Coca-Cola that came through um, the shamanistic cults of the shamanistic mushroom cults of, say, the north eastern regions in Europe. I can figure that one out. I think I have enough wherewithal to establish that. So I do know more than I used to know. I don't think who knows anything. There is no cause of anything is a great idea to have, but let's just try this. Let's just try this. You know, without any uncertainty, that you're typing on a keyboard, probably sitting in a chair, made out of a certain type of material, talking to me on this side, and I know that I happen to be in this form. So you can't get out of that. You can't just use. You can't just always use a. Um, what is the type of Oh, it's such a good word. It's just like a, it's not circular logic, but it just tries to always pull back to some irrelevant point, which is nothing exists. Well, then what are you doing? What are you doing here? That's a, what are you doing? Why would you do this? Don't doubt anyone, just question everything. That's a good one. That's a good one, I think. Yeah. Down a chimney eating cookies. Can't see electricity. Yeah, and I know Divine. You could probably see electricity, but you cannot see magnetism. There's unless you both of those you can see in a certain way. Yeah, you can see magnet. Well, but they're bound together, right? Magnetism's a little more difficult to see. You can see the effects of magnetism. You can't see it happen. You can see electricity though. That's the that's the magic part. That's why Mary Magdalene was a magician and the magnetics you can't really see, so nobody respects or responds to what they would call magic or the the magnificent magical realms of they can't see it. You can see electricity though. So they respond to the pass the the patriarchal force, which is electricity. What's up, Torin? What's up, Torin? Good to see you, man. Seen you on IG the other day. Hope things are good, dude. So 30 minutes in here. I haven't got quite to the book yet. As I said earlier, because it was a little interesting because writing in front of people on cameras it's going to slow down the pace of this. So maybe I'll just refer back to this later and write something based upon this, and then maybe I will make some music though. I think I could make music on here that wouldn't get in the way of anything. Giants Tartary, power versus force is two different things. You can't see power, you can see force. You can see the fours, you can see the four things, the forces, but you cannot see power. It's a good book by um hmm. Anybody know the book Power versus Force? Really good book. Which is the idea of what a general sense of power is versus forcing something. I know I'm being a little bit maybe maybe a little over zealous with my use of contrary terms, and not really contrary, but the difference between say uh, let's see. Yeah, okay. If you can find that, yeah, yeah. All right, Giants. Have a good day, dude. Giants to Tartary. Syntax and semantics. I like to play around with syntax and semantics. I think they're very important. Obviously, there's a whole book written on it by Noam Chomsky, and it's very important. I was gonna, in fact, the title of my video, I was gonna get into the use of the Oxford. It's called the Oxford comma, right? Where do you put the comma before the and, or do you leave it out because you've already put and there? But the and could be referring to a connection between things versus a dividing and then and. There's the Oxford comma. Some people stand by it and say you gotta use it, and other people say don't use it. It doesn't need to be done. I don't know where I sit on it. I don't really fucking care. If you can't figure it out, if if you're writing it and you say it and it sounds like you should have a comma there, put the fucking comma there. So Oxford comma is important. Maybe like 2% of the time. And Power versus Force. I think his name is oh no, that's another book I gave away. Hawkins. Yep, Hawkins. There you go. Stick built Hawkins is correct. David Hawkins, right? Is that right? David Hawkins? Hi, Divine Hazel. Well, I don't think I'm going to do, yeah, David Hawkins. Good book, good book. I don't think I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm not going to do what I said I was going to do earlier, which is write in my book. I might get to it, but we can. I can grab a book, or we can. I don't know. What do you guys want to get into here? Continue with this. Hey, Simon, did I get that deck in the mail for you? Like, did I send it to you yet? Saturday, homie. I was. I told you yesterday. You just gotta, yeah, just berate me about it. Seriously. I mean, don't go too hard, but yeah, send me. I I seen your email. That was from you, right? Yeah, it's Saturday, man. Look at me. I know you're berating me right now, you bastard. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Look at me. Like I'm completely. It was Saturday. It's Friday. It was Friday night. I was out. You know, I couldn't get to the mailbox. I didn't have I didn't have a proper way to send it to you. I'll try to get to that this week though. Just remind me of like Monday and Tuesday. Next time I'm on my show, or just send me another email. It's something that I will remember, and I'll just be like, oh, I gotta walk over there to do that. It's not that I'm lazy. It's not that I don't want to give it to you, but yeah, yeah, do it. Yeah, just email me again on Monday or Tuesday, and remind me. Because again, I don't I'm not one to check my email every day either. Um, I'll scroll through Instagram for a couple hours, but I won't check my email. Just kind of what I do. Ugh. All right, Siphon, good to see you, man. Later, skater. It's a holiday. What fucking day is it? It's January 20th. What's that? Monday's a holiday? Well, it's not on Tuesday, I guess. What is it Monday? Is it Labor Day, Veterans Day, some shit like that? I don't know. Not a holiday I celebrate. I don't celebrate Christmas. How the fuck do you think I know what January 20th is? uh, you met some of my crows. Nice, nice. The crows know. Oh, it's Martin Luther King. Yeah, I don't celebrate that motherfucker either. He was a that was a whole propagandist bullshit movement. The same way Helen Keller was, the same way motherfucking the Wright brothers were, flying Kitty Hawk and all that bullshit. Yeah. Oh, Torin, movie recommendations. Tuesday is National Hugging Day. Cool. I try to do that every day. I hug anything I can. Trees, dogs, humans. I'm hugging my alcohol right now. um, oh, dude, Torn movies. Man, there's so many movies. Maybe start me off. Maybe give me one that you think of, because there's just so many that I've watched recently, and so many that are like really deep. Like what so many. Hmm. I mean, if it's from the introductory initiation into the universal things, some are where we're living and where it came from. Some are getting connected to the dream world. Um, some of it is just there's so many occult messages that if you just pay attention to the symbology, man. I mean, I think anything I would say off the top of my head, because I don't have anything that I'm thinking of right now. Anything off the top of my head would be standard shit that everybody knows. You know, Inception kind of movie. You know, obviously, it'd be that in that direction. Inception, Matrix, kind of. And then you have some that are like Idiocracy or, um, yeah, there's a lot, man. Divine Hayes, are you just making these up now? Or you just new holidays? Thursday is Pie Day. Um, no, is it? No, it's not. March 14th is Pie Day. What are you talking about? You're just making things up, Divine Hazel. I will take you on Friday as Belly Laugh Day. And there would there be a PHI day? That'd be 1.61, right? So no, that would not. Pi Day is 314. What you doing? What you talking about, Divine? Belly Laugh Day? Luciani, hey, yo, grandma around. What's going on? Most days are belly laugh days for me. I don't know. Every time I'm here, I try to find a reason to laugh that deeply and heartily about things. If you're not laughing, what are you doing? You have a calendar and it's Pie Day? How could it be? Oh, you mean pie? Like PIE? Like eat some pie? I thought Pie Day was PI Day, which is 314, right? National Pie Day. Well, does that mean I gotta go find some pie to eat? Some pie that I'll put the air quotes around. Do I should I try to freely find some pie or should I go pay for it? Never paid for pie before. Although I've considered just giving up the entire industry itself of collecting free pie because maybe paid for pie is more pleasurable. My favorite, I don't know what it would be. Blackberry's pretty good. Blueberry, blackberry, blueberry. A wee Harry pie, a wee Harry pie. I uh, I prefer if there's a little bit of hair on the pie. Yep. I mean, I don't, Patrick, I think we were talking about this yesterday, but there's like there's different ethnicities have very much different uh, hair types, right? At least a Hitler mustache. It's gotta be a little something there. There gotta be a little something there. Yeah. A Charlie Chaplin. Adolf Hitler, like Charlie Chaplin. Yeah. Have you all seen that bit that Charlie Chaplin did, which is even more like it's so funny the connection. He did that bit on it's called the Great Dictator, and it's literally a knock at Hitler, but It's kind of saying exactly what Hitler was saying, if Hitler existed or it wasn't Charlie Chaplin. Blueberry and vanilla bean ice cream. Yeah, I could get down with that. You throw that vanilla ice cream on there, you good to go. Yeah, the great is it called the Great Dictator, right? Or the Great Emperor, or the Great something. Yeah, really, really good, really great speech. Hmm. Let me turn some light on over here. See if this helps. If I'm talking most of the time, even though I come across as kind of um stern or aggressive or um dry in my humor. Some people don't get it sometimes, but I'm pretty much joking most of the time that I'm saying something. And most people don't get it. Once they get it, then they get it later. But like off the bat, it takes them a little bit. Like, is he serious right now? Like, if you can't tell I'm joking right now, like, it's like it's like having friends that know your sense of humor is way different than trying to. Why people find you to be like a weirdo because you say something and you're just like tongue in cheek kind of shit. What's up, Jake Wynn? Yeah, the Walt Disney thing could be it too. Yeah, that would seem, yeah, that would seem about right. Although, who was Walt Disney? What's up, Jake Wynn? What do you guys want to get into? Let me give me a second. Let me take a piss and see if I can't write something down funny. Let's see if I can find a joke here or write some lyrics. Multiple Hitlers. Yeah, you a bunch of motherfucking Hitlers. Yeah, you know what? I just tried it and I can't write while I'm on doing this. I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, you got Paul McCartney, isn't that his name? Paul, or you got Paul and then Paul McCartney. Whether he died or didn't die, or whether that's it was his mother, I don't know. Let me go piss real quick, and I'll come back, and we'll continue this on, and we'll get into some movies. We'll continue on with movies today. Maybe some music, and maybe some drawings. Maybe I'll read out of a book. Who knows? You guys can, yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll get into some things. You got one more snack. Okay. What shall we do here? What shall we discuss? What should we get into? I never heard that one, John Maxwell. Stick built. Lightsabers, star charts, and artificial star technology. Um, I could probably go nowhere with any of that. I've never dug into that. Um, I'll check it out. I'll look into some of it, but I got nothing. Wrong page. Yeah, obviously. Oops, wrong page. You got like multiple windows open. Who can I comment something to here? Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing with that. Lightsabers, sky chariots, and artificial tech. Piezoelectric. Uh, I've done a lot of things on piezoelectric. Did you do it again? I could. I've talked. There's some earlier videos I did on piezoelectricity and granite and crystals and um, how energy is compressed and made. So you could find those. I don't want to dig into that right now. Stick build. I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't. Whatever. There's plenty of times like people that say shit on here doesn't come through, and plenty of times it get changed anyways. So, oh, so nice. That's a nut crack there. There's a lot going on these days. Never can tell. See, Patrick, I'm not. See, you're a little older, right? You said you in your 50s, right? So I wasn't. I didn't grow up on the Beatles. I don't really have a lot of historical knowledge of them, other than the Paul Fall thing. And funny enough, one of my teachers in school did a whole. It was the last day of class, and he did this presentation for everybody, and it was like it was about that theory. Um, that during the Beatles album, Paul died in a car accident, plays all the music. He was really into it. Like he taught business, but this was something he really, really liked. And last day of class, he plays his presentation. It was really interesting, and that it never really struck me as anything of any regard until in the future I was kind of getting into all of that kind of funny shit. Yeah, I mean the Beatles is fresh, man. I mean I dig it, but I dig the fuck out of the Beatles. Yeah, I don't all modern music. I don't know if they influence all modern music, but again, because I'm way more into hip hop, and I wouldn't say the Beatles influenced hip hop too much. To a degree, there's an actual. Hey, here you go. Here's your music lesson for the day. Go check out this mashup. It's called the yeah Tavistock. Look up this album. It's called. So you got the black album and the white album, and it's the Beatles mashed up with Wu Tang. Jimi Hendrix is very overrated. He's good, but he's just overrated. I don't. He's not. Jimmy, do you know who Jimi Hendrix most probably is? If you guys want to know, who is Jimi Hendrix? But just go back to Wu Tang mashup with the Beatles. Let me see if I can make sure I can find this for you. But do you guys know who Jimi Hendrix actually is? Well, I mean, maybe now he's changed his name, but whatever. Ugh. Morgan Freeman. That is a correct answer. That is an absolute correct answer. That's one of the ones that it's almost undeniable to people. He's a great guitar player, but he's not in the top 20. There are so many better guitar players. He's very, very good, but not. No, you have so many different styles of music. You got people that are picking like 10 strings. You got Spanish guitar players. You got no. He's just not that good. Clapton. You think Clapton's not better? It's not even that to me is not a question. But here's the album. It's Wu Tang, Beatles. If you just put Wu Tang Beatles, it's called the Enter the Magical Mystery Chambers. I would suggest you do not put that on right now because it's an hour long, and then you won't get to. You think he was taller? How the fuck would you know? There's people that are basketball players. They call them 6'6", and then they're playing for a team 2 years later, and they're using a different mask on their face, and they're 6'4", because they had heels in their shoes. They put a little bit of like, yeah. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? But they look way too much alike. It's not even how would I mean how would you really know that? You've never met them both in person. You've never seen pictures that you can actually qualify. But their facial features, there's not even to me their teeth and their facial features. There's no question that's the same person. So you guys got that Wu Tang and Beatles. Check that out. Just don't do it right now. Do it another time. If you guys want one song while I'm on here, if you guys really want to fuck around like we've been doing lately, um, even though some people don't like when I do this, because they get in the show like in the middle of here, they'll come in the middle of the song like, why is Zen? You gotta look. It'll be very obvious to you. It's very obvious. I don't, I think that was one of the major ones for me that I was like, oh yeah, Hollywood be on some shit, huh? There's a couple others where it's like a Angelina Jolie and then this chick from supposedly like she's an actress in France or something, and it's so obvious it's the exact same person. Yeah, Patrick. Now you seen it? Isn't it crazy? It's pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. The bottom row of teepers and the schnauzelberries, very very much the same dude. Yeah, certainly there could be, you know, uh, it could be a different being. It could be something else. It could be a relative, but Amy Winehouse and Lady Gaga, yes. That's another one, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All they have to do is do that weird little thing. She did that thing with her eye makeup, and it would just change her whole feature of her face. I get you on the clone thing. I have a little. I would say it's more makeup driven than clone driven. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick Rogers. That's blowing your mind, isn't it? It is. It is. Look at the ages. Look at when the one came out. Yeah. What's up, Jorism? Why do you look like Gordon's fisherman? You like that, don't you? You talking about the dude with the yellow fisherman shit on? I'm a Fisher King, man. They told you who I was. Gordon's fisherman. Yeah. That was the Jorism. That was from Halloween 2 years ago, and I did my whole face in makeup. It was for well, it wasn't for Halloween. It was for the Day of the Dead. Um, so yeah, that was that picture. The none of them die thing. Maybe, maybe not. They might transform. They might go to somewhere else. They might be able to regenerate, their age. They might be able to adjust. It could be just makeup. They could just go through life, and some of them die. But there's a lot of actors like it's bullshit. They just wanted to go somewhere else. There's like, all right, I'm done with my acting career. Like, cool. All right, have a good time. Made their money and they dipped to somewhere else, and you'll never know. How would you know? Which is fine. I don't, for actors and things like this, the whole thing where people get upset with like the fact that like it's an actor. Of course, they're playing an act. The thing with like basketball and other sports, you think it's real. That's the only problem I have with sports doing that shit. Because people, they really do living and dying by that shit. Where at least Hollywood, you go, that's a movie, and I know that's a script. That's the only difference that I see there. There might be some super tech stuff. Yeah, I don't disagree. Hey, do you guys can you guys as I'd be so thankful that 1 hour in you could give me a moment or two of a break here. Give me 3 minutes. You know, normally it's a commercial break, but it'll actually be a break where instead of during the commercial you have to hear some bullshit about why you should buy a product. This commercial will be you getting to listen to some beautiful music that I was just suggesting to you, which is Wu Tang versus the Beatles, and listen to "Got Your Money." This is um this is one of the funniest fucking really fantastic mix-ups. "Got Your Money," or "Forget Me Not." I think, "Baby, I got your money." Hey, hey. Okay, so let's listen to. I think most people here. I think you're probably a little bit older, so "Forget Me Not" might be it. Choose your poison. "Got Your Money" or "Forget Me Not." I'm gonna say if you haven't already plugged it in, put in "Forget Me Not." I'm gonna hit that, and I'm gonna see you guys in four. So funny, it's 4:13 here, and the song is 4 minutes and 13 seconds long. So that's 100% assurance that you need to play Wu Tang versus the Beatles. "Forget Me Not," and I'm gonna play that right now. You guys have fun. I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. Hey, Jorism, what you mean? Too bad you can't hear it. Uh, you got which one did you play? Did you play the Forget Me Not, or did you play the did you play the first one I told you, the second one? The Get Your Money? Got Your Money? Let's do that. Let's do it. Come on, you guys. Is this fun? You guys don't want to always hear me talk. You guys get a little Wu Tang, a little Beatles. I mean, what more could you really ask for? Really, you get to see the ultimate right here in just here. Here's me. And I'm not very special. I'm nobody important. Uh, and you get Wu Tang and the Beatles. Which one did you? Hey Patrick, did you listen to the second one? Forget Me Not, or did you listen to Got Your Money? So what we'll do is if you listen to Got Your Money, now you listen to Forget Me Not, and if you listen to Forget Me Not, you'll listen to Got Your Money. Now give me 3 more minutes. I'm sitting here meditating, and we'll find something else to talk about. The Forget Me Not, yeah, yeah. Okay. Got Your Money is a lot of fun if you know Wu Tang like that. If you know the song originally, it's so fucking hilarious. Cause who would have thought? Who would have thought you could mash up universally considered maybe the greatest group of hip hop all time and the greatest, the Beatles. So here we're gonna listen to "Got Your Money" and Russian vids. I know Russian vids a little bit. I haven't listened to him in a while. That was something I did videos on maybe a year ago. Yeah, he's cool. I like his info. But here, listen to "Got Your Money" and then we'll come back and we'll chitty chat about something. Do it. Uh, yeah, that is dirty. Jurism and Unstance. Hook up with Russia vids. Uh, my style of content, I don't know that that would like it would be a good cross, you know, cross culture kind of thing. I like his content. Everything he does is pretty fucking awesome. I haven't listened to him in a while. There's a lot of people on here always ask me go do a video with this person. They normally don't know who I am or don't want to do a video with me because I don't really have a I don't have a filter or an off switch. And if they say something I don't agree with, it's we go through that. Um, so I've done some videos with some people who have I done video? Oh, no, but see that they were already wide open. Their mind was wide open already. So I've did a couple videos with people, and I put it on their channel. I don't even put it on mine. And the second question, Maya's new pair of glasses and Jay Dreamers. Um, I answered that the other day. I don't know if you asked that. Um, or if somebody else did, but I'll give the same response. It's very simple. I like I Maya's shit when I watched her for a little bit, and there was some things that she was saying I wasn't really digging or vibing on. I was not really liking her. I think it had something to do with probably like salt and distilled water and probably like something like that. Yeah, everybody changes their mind, whatever. I just wasn't digging her channel like that. And as far as Jay Dreamer's stealing content, maybe, but you could accuse anyone of stealing content. Like if you listen to me speak, you could look through the history of the entire internet and world and be like, oh, he stole that from. Like, yeah, I got the fucking book right here. Yeah, I listened to that person's video, and I'm trying to condense it so people understand it in a different way. So whether or not he's stealing, like straight off, just hijacking her shit, if he is, that's lame. But he doesn't sound like he is. He might have watched some of her videos. He might have got the information from a similar source. To me, that doesn't matter as long as the information is out there and people can grab a hold of it and help their life. That if it influences and helps, then they're both bullshitters. Or say if somebody's telling the truth, okay, then they both. Well, then what's the problem? Um, and Jay's channel, I think he gets, he puts a good presentation on. I've always enjoyed his channel. Um, I even subscribe to him, like subscribe to him to the point where I give him like dollars every month so I can watch his shit. Even though I don't even watch it that often because he does a good production. Um, so I don't really care either way. As long as it's good information, people are getting it. Go for it. It's like if somebody's copying bad music, well, you're copying bad music. If you're copying good music, who said if you're gonna see what they did, that kind of thing. Max Egan, I said something. I think a while ago. I might have even made a comment on that because he wasn't, and I was like, if at this point, if people out there in the truther community don't recognize that the realm is flat, or at least that the ball Earth thing and the shit that's being spoke by the NASA and those communities are it's probably like questionable at best. Then I can't really follow much else that they do. If he did, cool. I don't follow him like that. Lincoln, you're 42 hours into a fast. I don't know. How do you feel, man? I always suggest 2 days is the worst. 2 or 3 days, don't ever do 2 or 3 day fast. You either do a 1 day fast or 5 or 6 or more. Because between 48 hours and 72 hours is when your body is breaking down the most amount of um, muscle fibers and proteins that are in your body to grab glucose out of your system. That happens the most between 24 and 72 hours. So people that have eating problems, like if they're vomiting or they have like they eat a day and then they don't eat for 2 days, they're gonna lose a lot of weight. They're gonna lose a lot of muscle. Then they'll be looking very unfit. Fast for 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 days, or 1 day. And that's it. That little space between 2 and 3 is really it's the most difficult to get through, but I wouldn't do it. I've highly suggested that to people. 1 day or four or more. Matthew Maxwell. When you say a bit salty, you weren't talking about me. You were saying that she was pissed about him. I don't know. I don't know them like that. I don't give a fuck. I do my best not to talk about people. I don't really care. Hey, looking good, man. Oh, yeah, when you shit yourself. Well, yeah. I mean, once you do, there are certain things that will release out of your organs, and you'll feel different. Like I'm certain I should do a fast right now, but my friend just went and bought me a bunch of fucking like she went shopping and was like, hey, I got a this for you, and I was like, okay. I should probably be doing a fast because I know some of my organs are struggling, just from the holidays and everything. I got a little backlog. I should probably do an enema. Should probably do some water, coffee enemas, and do a little fasting. But yeah, you feel different. But the fact that I know that I'm still good. I'm not really inspired to do a fast right now. I mean, I could, I guess. So you got that, Patrick, on the fasting thing, and yeah, and one time was from doing things that was involved in a fast. Like if you start releasing things in your body, like doing enemas and things, um, you can get some stomach issues, some issues that you'll need to shit, and if you have to shit, you have to shit. And the other two times were oh yeah, it was just a fucking long night. Uh, Maybe it's a walk home, maybe it's a not too close to a bathroom kind of thing, but. Well, I've had a couple friends that have on those nights, and they're just like, fucking wet diarrhea into their boots, kind of shit. So what's next? What do you guys want to do? You guys want to get into some more music? Should we continue on talking about shitting and pissing yourself, or uh, you guys can pick the topic, or I'll give you some more new music, which I've been just digging into different archives of well, I mean, I got new books, I got new things that I want to do videos on. I just don't have enough. I don't like doing 5 minute videos. I like doing at least 15, 20 minute talks and then having chitter chatter with people. So I just got to build up a little bit more of my arsenal into some of my ideas. There's a lot of them on the back burner, always, as always. Fish sauce, yeah, oh, certainly. Yeah, there's something else going on there, especially if it's MSG in there and it's from like a Chinese wushta joint. Music or reading? Okay, cool. Lincoln, let's see what book I got around here that I want to read right now, because I've been reading the fuck out of the FDR, and I was reading Plant Life weapons of mass destruction. I don't want to do anything too religious like the Bhagavad Gita or something. Um, then I got some that just don't translate well, where I can't read it because you won't be able to, like, I can't read traditional symbols. I can't really read the Book of Reiki. And then there's a few that are, it would take more reading for you guys to get anything out of. There's some fun ones. Hmm. Maybe we'll just do some more music for now. I'll think about the reading thing. Because yesterday I did a bunch of different readings. So music, Lincoln. What what direction should I go with this music? I, as usual, want to keep it. I probably want to go to like hip hoppy ish, but we could do rock, we could do jazz, we could do classical, we could do Spanish, we could do singer like chick singers, we could do soulful, we could do bluesy, um, we could do electronic if you want, but I just feel like I do a lot of electronic esque music whenever I'm making my shit for people. Anybody, feel free to tell me what you think, and I'll give you something you haven't heard before. Music it is. Let's see what I got. I'm just gonna scroll through. See, I'm gonna see what kind of shit I was listening to yesterday when I was sharing music with people last night. Do you guys want another mashup album? Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. So many. I think I might even given you guys this, but I don't know how hip hoppy you guys are. Yeah, man, just keep going with it, dude. Mashups, mashups, soul. Okay, let me see. Hmm. Let's do a. Did I give you guys this before? Maybe. Fela meets Dela. I think I have, but I don't know if you guys were here for it. Look up look up this De La Soul Fela Kuti, and let's just click on the album, and let me find the minute mark you should go to, but I think it's about 12 minutes in. It's one of my favorite songs. Let me find out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Here you go. Just go to Fela Kuti de la Soul, Fela Soul instrumental. I just started right at the beginning. It's the first and second song you're gonna be good with. Yeah, got that? Fela Kuti de la Soul. Start at the beginning, and I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. And then we'll anything you guys got in your mind we'll get into, or we can find some more new music. I think I gave you the Yasin Bey Marvin Gaye the other day. But yeah, you gonna want that right now. Let's go. Did you, Lincoln? Did you not get that? De La Soul, DeLaSoul, and then the second word is Fela Kuti, Fael. Second word Kuti. Two different artists. De La Soul, hip hop. Fela Kuti, maybe one of the greatest influential musical artists out of Africa, the entire continent. I don't know exactly where he's from, but there you go. De La Soul and Fela Kuti. And when you get into it a little deeper, listen to the whole album and then listen to them separately. Or listen to them separately first and then listen to the album afterwards. And I'm going to do my best not to repeat anything I've done before, even though there's a lot of shows that I've done with so many different kinds of music. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, Patrick. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Like whenever I do pause this, it's to either go play with my dog, feed her, do a couple of random tasks or chores around the house. That's that that if I just sat here and if you sit here and meditate and not get anything done, if you sit here and watch TV, you're obviously getting nothing done. But at least with you guys, I could give you a uh, for anybody else, it's a commercial break. It is. Well, it's 4:40. It's 4:44 here, unless my clock is off. Do you guys want Sal Williams? I did this. I've done this. Do you want? Hmm. Do you want poetry, or do you want a rap song, a hip hop song? This to me is one of um, the greatest poets alive. And if we listen to the, let's see. Hey Patrick, did I put you on a Saul Williams before? One of the most influential. Like he's worked with like Kanye. He's worked with like I don't know. Yeah, yeah. And Lincoln as well. Whoever tells me first, you got two choices, and you ain't gonna know what it is unless you know what it is. You got listed demands, which is a song with beats and shit behind it, and it goes hard. Or you get uh, Def Poetry Jam coded language, which is super. It's just poetry, and it's just somebody. So you get coded language or list of demands, and it's by the same person, Saul Williams, Saul Williams. Yeah, yo. So you want heavy beats and a bunch of like just banging on the drums, or just somebody no beats whatsoever, just spoken word. I know which one I would choose right now, but it's up to you guys. Coded language or list of demands. Coded language, Patrick Rogers. You've chosen the right one. Coded language by Saul Williams. I'm gonna pause this, and I'll see you guys in 4 minutes, and then I'll actually get into we'll talk about something. S Patrick, it's Saul. Lincoln, you already know it. Yeah. So the only version I find on my side, it always chops up at a couple places. They fucked up the camera work. I don't know. YouTube fucked it up. Saul Williams, Saul, coded language. Yeah? Perfect. I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. If you don't got it, I'll come back. Yeah, that shit isn't for everybody. That shit ain't for everybody. No, 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 no. That shit is. Ugh. That's duty right there. That's if these these rappers out here today come and say they're doing something, and then they just put that against that dude just saying those words with nothing behind it, no beats, no nothing, no rhythm. It's not even on the same spectrum. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Saul Williams is fucking genius. And yesterday when we were talking about this, I did not bring him up because I didn't want to put him into the rap lyricist game because I think he's just something a little different. I mean, he has a couple rap albums. Um, ew. Oh no, this is stupid. Okay, I might have done this yesterday, but these are two of the greatest the greatest lyricists of all time. Let's see. I've listened to it before. I don't know if I shared it before, but here you go. Yeah, he summoned half of hell. It's here's two of the. I don't know the lyrics to this song very well. I just know that I've listened to it, and I know that both of their names. If I see it, I'm gonna click on it. And here's what you're looking for. It's Locksmith and R.A. the Rugged Man. It uh, usually if I give someone a song that I don't know, like I don't know this off the top of my head. If I give someone a song that I'm not very familiar with that's like oh I've listened to this before, but these two, there's no way this could possibly be bad. It would have to be. It'd have to be really good. So Locksmith and Ra the Rugged Man. It's called the House of Games. Let me adjust this. And as per usual, let me know, Patrick or Lincoln, if you both still here, when you got that plugged in, so I can push the button over here, just so I know that you got it. R.A. the Rugged Man, Locksmith, and I'm kind of excited because it's 3 minutes and 33 seconds long. And we can maybe do some Jedi mind tricks and some jar because we did that yesterday, but I've been digging it. All right, Patrick, you ready? Here it goes. Hey yo, what's up, Lucianne? You missed the song, I think, or were you here for it? Did you get some of the song? Did you get any of it? I've been on a life called you. Yeah, it does sometimes. Sometimes days like people see me on here doing 2 or 3 shows a day. Oh, you missed. Oh, too bad. We'll get you the next one. It'll be more fun, anyways. It'll be a little more upbeat. But then other days I'll be on here. I'll say hello, and then you won't see me for 4 or 5 days. Yeah, just you got shit to do. Hmm. Yeah. Hey, Patrick Roger. I played this yesterday. This is Ra the Rugged Man and Jarv, but it was only Jarv that was spitting. Um, or we could just do because it just Lucianne. You want some fun? If we're gonna do fun, we're gonna do Wax. They're both lyrical, like supreme. Wax is my top tier. Jarv is second tier, almost top tier. They say some shit, but it's mostly just their how they put words together. I enjoy. Um, hmm. It's either gonna be Jarv and Ra, but Ra doesn't do anything, or it's gonna be Jarvan definition of a rap flow. I did this yesterday. I know I did, but I don't know who was here for it. It's just it's so good. You want fun, Lucian? You want fun? Okay, here. If you want fun, I think I think definition of a rap flow. Okay, if you like Wax, Jarv did a song with Wax. Jarv and Wax, you could look that up. Don't do it right now, but do. Hey Patrick, enjoy. Here, look up Jarv definition of a rap flow. And this will be fun. This is a lot of fun. He's really silly. He's really silly, and his rhyme style is very. Um, People got a similar style. Like it's not super unique, but he's just really good at it. It's very funny. So Jarv, Jarv, got it. Uh, Masala, yes. Yo, yo, yeah, the masala, the flavor, the spice. Yeah, found it. Okay, well, listen, and I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys after this. 3 minutes in. 3 minutes jar of definition of a rap flow. Well, there you go. That was that one there. Uh, so we can continue on music because the beginning of the show was dedicated to me talking, and now it's dedicated to whatever you over there, any of you would like. And that was super funky, huh? That was a lot of fun. Or we could do something deep and profound. We could even get into hmm, ooh, something like that. Something. If you say nothing, I will just push a button. Hmm. What do you all think? Who are you? I know Lucy Ann's still here. Yeah, Jive. Here. Because you're here and you're enjoying this. Uh, let's have some fun. Would that be okay with you? This song is called "I Got It." So put in wax. I know. Yeah. Put in wax. So these wax is my top three all time, and Jarv is quickly quickly becoming, as I've listened to more of his collection, becoming pretty impressive. Put in wax. I got this featuring Jarv. Yeah, wax. I got this Jarv. Just say, push the button. You know how we do this. Just say, yes, I've understand. I'm putting the buttons in right now. And I don't know why I do this voice. It sounds like I'm talking to a commercial, the 1968 Super Bowl. Um, one of my many and varied voices. You got it? All right, here we go. Okay, well you got it now. You got it. Let me adjust my camera on this side because it's a little too bright for my whole thing right here. Oop, well, no, I don't. Oh, I didn't need to do all this, but I guess you guys can have me in a different lighting situation here. Yeah, have that. I don't know. Does that look good? No, let me know. What should we do next? How should you like me to entertain you? A completely new song? Did somebody say that? A completely, absolutely, without question, new song that you've never heard before. Yeah, you like that? You like some Jarve and some Wax? Um, if I do anything brand new, let's do you've heard of that before? Lucienne, how much are you into hip hop? Do you really like hip hop? And you got it. You have to forgive me if I've asked you this before. Do you shake your ass to hip hop? You know what I mean? Do you know who we could do more of Locksmith? It's new. We could do Royce, 5'9". Um, Not really. We can do okay. I'm gonna leave this up to James Maxwell. Lucienne, your fate right now is relying on your fate right now is relying on Matthew Maxwell, and he's gonna give you two of my. I just listened to him yesterday. They just came out yesterday. Royce, 5'9", and if you don't know who that is, James Maxwell, or no, who's this? Matthew Maxwell. Royce, 5'9". You know, Royce, 5'9" footer, or Redman. It's gonna be similar. It's gonna be similar in attitude. One's a little more. If you know either of them, you know which direction it's gonna go. So I'm gonna give you the choice: Redman or Royce. And these are songs that came out within the past 3 days, which I'm so fucking excited about because it's '90s. You only know Redman, so you don't know who Royce. Do you want to play Royce right now? It's gonna go a little harder. Do you know that Yellow Wolf? You ever done, you ever you, do you know Yellow Wolf? No. Um, let's do this. It's called Overcomer. Yeah, let's do Royce. Okay, Royce. Royce, 5'9". You don't have to put foot in there. Just put five and the little dashy thing up there, and then 9. And then the first thing that should come up came out yesterday. Amazingly, it has over 100,000 views already. I didn't think anybody even knew who the fuck he was anymore. Do the Overcomer. Fucking exciting. This is a revival of '90s rap with a little more influence, like him and Redman. Okay, yeah, Royce. Yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, so you know a little bit, Si. All right, so we're gonna do Royce 5'9", Overcomer, and then we're gonna do after that Redman because they're both fucking hilariously amazing. This one's a little more hip hoppy, a little more heady. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, see, you guys might not be able to hear what I can hear, but there's bells outside. It's wind chimes. There's this beautiful house not too far from here. It's called the Chime. It's called the Chime House. It's like well, I don't call it the Chime House. It's called the Chimes, and uh, it's like a bed and breakfast. Beautiful. I used to live right next to it, like 2 blocks away. Hmm. It's funny when you don't listen to it. When you don't listen and you don't see, meaning you're not paying attention to what you're looking at and you're not listening to what you're looking for, you can hear everything and see everything. It's a really wonderful principle to live by. Um, we gonna upgrade to one. I said I was gonna do after that. I said I was gonna do a song by what? Who did I say I was gonna do it by? Redman. I'm gonna skip that right now. It's very funny, but because we're in that Royce right now zone, we're gonna do Lupe Fiasco, and I don't think I've shared this with you guys. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Let's do Lupe Fiasco, Dots and Lines, and the lyrics breakdown. Which I think if you're watching it, if you're gonna watch it, do the lyrics breakdown because there is a version by this dude that puts it into vivid format that your eyes can see. Matthew Maxwell, yeah. Oh, I did this the other night. If anybody, okay, Matthew, if you already got this one, did I do the? Did I do the? Okay, well, I mean, I can skip it if everybody else heard it before. Did we do the? Uh, did we do Redman the other day too? I'm pretty certain. I'm certain we did. But like if I'm doing a show for 5 hours, I don't know who's gonna be here, so I might share the same music once in a while again. I can go a different direction with it. If you like either of those, I'll play either one of those. Yeah, we did the Redman. Okay, so I'll give you Lucy. Then I'll give you the benefit of the. You can do Redman anytime. Well, if we're gonna do Redman, because I said I was gonna do it earlier, because it just came out, and because it's so much fun for me, because I mean, watch the video, slap the shit out you. Hi, I'm Redman, or as white people like to call me, Redman. Do that, and then I'll give you some new music after that. Something that I haven't given you before, and I'll be certain to find something in the middle section of my discography of things that I'm familiar with. I won't give you any of. Maybe it might be current, but I know there's about 100 go-to things that I have given you guys. So here, Redman, slap the shit out you. And if you're worried about getting the shit slapped out you, you might not want to listen to the song. If you've never slapped someone and you've wanted to, this song might either encourage you to slap someone or be very, like you have those shower arguments where you're in the shower and you're like, I should have said this, I should have done that. You have those. But if you slapped someone before, then this shit is funny as fuck. So, Redman slap the shit out you. It's very humorous. And I'll talk to you guys after this song, and I hope you enjoy it because I think it's fucking beautiful. So there was that. We've apparently we doing some repeat from last night, but there is this thing where I put my shit on here, and because I gotta put it on mute, and then if you listen to a radio station, you're gonna get the same music that you're getting from the '60s. If you go to that station, if you go to the '90s station, you get '90s music. If you go to talk radio station, you get talk radio. What I attempt to do is give as much newness I can find, enough old '70s, '60s, '50s, '20s, 1800s classical, and talk a bunch of shit, and also give people knowledge about how the world works, and do a bunch of other shit too. So it multifaceted. I might not be good at any of them, but sometimes I do have to say the same thing or play the same song because well, that's what you get. And also, if I'm playing a song, it's because I like it too. I do. So we'll see who's here and move on. Maybe what we'll do here is take a break if no one's here. If no one's here, I'm gonna take a break, walk the dog, uh, pour myself a beverage. Oh yeah, hey Lucianne, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. Hey Lucianne, because you're still here, I'll give you one more, and then I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk, and then come back in like at 6 o'clock or something, like in a half hour. Uh, Lucianne, you got a direction? Do you got a direction to go here? We can go a different direction. We could do any style of music. Do you have something that you might know, but I might know a little different aspect of? I mean, we could keep on with the hip hop if you're enjoying it. Any style? If it's any style, I'm probably gonna. Hmm. Let's do. I did this yesterday. I did this yesterday too, but I don't know that you were here for it. So let's do Chromeo. You like Chromeo? Open minded? Okay, here, you wanna Lucianne, you said you having fun earlier, so this isn't fun. Chromeo. Jealous. I don't think you know this. I don't think you do. And you're gonna like it. We'll do jealous. Or do you wanna do juice? Let's do jealous. Chromeo and then jealous. Although there are a couple other good songs they do that are the videos are better, but okay, play this. After this, I'm gonna dip and I'll come back in like 30 minutes and you can link up again with me and we'll continue on this because who knows who will show up. So enjoy that song and find Chromeo. They're really good. So there you have it. I don't know how YouTube does anymore. If there's actually two people here, I think it might be Matthew Maxwell and Lucianne, but I don't know. It could be 20 people. It could be 100 people. I don't know what comments are getting left off or freakishly given to me that of people that don't exist. It doesn't affect me too much. But there you go. There's the last song I had for you until I walk the Dodge. You spell it Doge, the doggy, the meat wad, the serious dog star. I'm gonna go take it outside, and I'll come back in like 30 minutes or so, and we'll do some new music and me talking, and I'll have a couple ideas to work with because that's what I do. And you guys have a beautiful evening. Do weird things, and I'll wait till if Lucianne is still here. I think that's still Lucianne. I'm gonna guess, but yeah, Matthew, I'll be back in like 30 minutes if you want to come back and fuck around. We'll find some music. You can share some. Yeah, you like oh, Lucianne, you still here? Yeah, see, even though YouTube tells me otherwise, it's two of you, and there was only one. Yeah, that's a really good band. If you into that kind of shit, or I'll probably want to get into like 60s and 70s, something funky, jazzy, soulful. We'll do that in a second. So I'll be back in 30 minutes. I'll see you guys at my time. It's 5:38. So let's say 6:06. Yeah, let's say 6:06. Yeah, it fucks me up every time. It really does. It doesn't. And it hasn't been truthful to me in a very long time. YouTube has lied to me for a very long time. What's up, Matthew? I'll see you guys at like 6:06, and we'll have some fun with some new music. And I'll talk. I'll say what I normally say. Do weird shit, and see you.